Okay guys, welcome to another Bitcoin update for today. So I'm gonna be honest with you guys. I think that today is the day that we're gonna see a severe dip in the Bitcoin price, probably greater than 10%, a 10% drop today. That's what I think. Because I've been telling you guys all week that we are in a bearish market right now. The sentiment around Bitcoin right now is really bearish. Reason being, let me take you back to our first time that we dumped. We dumped here. This was our initial dump. And after making this dump, we spiked back and we were back within let me see how many days that we took to get back. Okay, so we dumped 28%. And after dumping 28%, it took us approximately 3 days to get back to almost $40,000. Then we've been gradually dumping since. So we've been gradually dumping. I mean, it's a good dump anyways. It's not like it's anything that's spikes out and happens out of nowhere. Gradual dumps are better than heavy spikes. Reason being, it's more tradable and it's easier in terms of managing your trade, because when things aren't moving that volatile, you get to analyze more moves, and that's why I like when time it slowly progresses downwards. So as I was saying, we have taken approximately 6 days and we have not made a significant gain of above 20% after having this initial dump. So that's why I'm saying that I think the whole sentiment around Bitcoin has been changing recently, because even looking back here, we dumped right here approximately 18%. We snapped right back within an hour. We had persons buying up the dip. So right now, as you can see, we're not getting enough persons buying up the dip as much as we had. So to be honest, the liquidity within Bitcoin, it has been drying up recently. So I do not like these kinds of signals. So I'm going to get right into the analysis as to where I see Bitcoin going right now in the short term. So let's go and analyze the charts a bit more detail. So as I was saying, from like around Sunday, I told you guys that we were in this rising wedge. This is a bearish pattern, but if you've been following most of my analysis coming up to this one, most of our patterns have been looking bearish, but they normally broke out being a bullish pattern, because most of these patterns, they might be biased to the bearish side, but it's like around 40%, but they would normally break to the upside. That was not the case here. All bearish patterns right now are breaking down in a bearish manner. So that is not good. That's why I'm telling you, the sentiment around Bitcoin, it has been changing. So this is not a positive thing. So going right into a potential trade, I had this symmetrical triangle, which is not really a bearish or a bullish pattern. It's kind of has a neutral bias to it. You do not trade this pattern just by looking into, I mean, going into the pattern, you'd expect it to have a bullish bias. Let me show you what I mean. So let me show you exactly what's going on here. So as I'm saying, that these patterns, when you're going into one of these symmetrical triangles, you're expected to go like this, whoop, 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 and break the upside. That is the ideal scenario and exactly what you'd expect to happen in a bullish market. But as you can see, that was not the case here, guys. We actually went up and then we've broken down. And as it stands right now, we have pretty much retested here, and then it has confirmed that we've broken out of this symmetrical triangle. So where do I see the price going in the short term? Let's take it from here to here. So based on technical analysis, I expect that Bitcoin could fall as far as to $23,000. If you guys are looking for a potential trade right now, let me show you where I would expect you guys to take this trade, because trading is not predictive, it's reactive. So In terms of looking for a potential trade, let me show you that we have a potential head and shoulders pattern playing out as we speak. We have one that's right here right now. Let me show you. The shoulder. So this is the head and shoulders pattern playing out right now, and we've pretty much broken out. So even the head and shoulder pattern is playing out right now. It's pretty much broken below this neckline, and the neckline that's right here is pretty much broken below this neckline, and it's confirmed it. So I think that today is actually the day that we're gonna see a dump greater than 10%. And what else was I saying? This head and shoulder pattern has a price target of approximately 27,000, which is pretty much a support within that region, as you can see. Yes, so we have a support around here, right at this exact price target. So this amount of confluence, I think that we're gonna hit right here, and then we're gonna probably retrace a bit. So I'm expecting us to have something like this. Then we're gonna retrace up here, then we're gonna come down right to our initial price target around here. I mean, it's crazy time for Bitcoin right now, guys, but as I've always been saying, buy the dip. A cheaper Bitcoin price is never bad as long as you're a long time investor in Bitcoin. If this goes to $8,000, it's not negative, because in the long run, this thing could easily go to fifty to $100,000 overnight, because we've been in this bear market for ages now, guys. So I don't think it's anything for us to worry about. So I'm gonna take a look at the Ethereum price for you guys. Okay, guys, my graph, my charts for Ethereum is a bit messy. So what I see for Ethereum, oh wow, it's about to hit that trend line right now. If we get a rejection around this area, that's pretty good. That is pretty good for us. If we get a rejection on this trend line right here, I'm hoping that we can get a 4-hour rejection. If we get a 1-hour close below this trend line, that could see us all the way back down to around here. This is the price target, around $920, and then we can see what can happen after that. But for a potential trade right now, we will be looking for a close, a 1-hour candle close below this trend line. And as I've always been telling you guys, trading, it is not predictive, it's reactive. Because the thing about trading is that you might have a pattern that says, oh my god, this pattern is 100% bearish, and then one single change in the market, and then just like that, that pattern flips and it ends up being a bullish pattern. So guys, just wait until you see proper confirmation, such as a retest or an hourly close below a certain price point, and after that, then you can go in and make that money. You could trade this over by Bybit. I will add my referral link in the description, and I just like you guys to just like and subscribe to my channel, and good luck trading Bitcoin. And if you're a long-term holder of Bitcoin, hold your coins. Don't panic sell, because the moment you panic sell, there's gonna be another person buying your Bitcoin because they believe in it, believe in what you got, guys. So that's all I got to share with you guys for tonight, and just prepare yourself for a bearish week or probably another bearish 2 weeks.